and I'm a civil engineer. These construction activities are, a daily part of our life.
You are destroying everything. You are making buildings, flats, and you are making park, small park in which. So
Yeah,
what is you are taking like
because I will,
GST
yeah,
and all? You are taking.
it is. I will not specifically say it with respect to Hyderabad. It is happening in everywhere. Rarely see any
Mhm.
news. But these issues,
Yeah,
as you mentioned, like forest destruction, is happening in Goa.
I don't want these type of development in any city. Seriously. And we are free totally. We are using only phone. That's why we need more data because we have lots
Yes.
of time to spend. So that's why we need more data. Chidiya, sparrow, these are not visible nowadays because of network. So this is
Yes, ma'am.
also very harmful. Previously, telephone used to be there, right? Telephone only. That was also good. We were able to communicate with people. What is the need of having this phone? Now we want to have that like ownership on everything. Which type of etiquette should they learn before visiting the zoo? This type of etiquette, manners, like these things are really necessary.
Everyone was in a discipline, so no need for any etiquette like that. Everyone was situation was under control.
If teacher is strict, not only student, not only children, there are so many adults. They do the same things. There is no
Yes,
age
sir.
limit. You can learn at any age.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
Yes, very good. Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm
Welcome
fine, doing
to
quite
session
well.
again.
What about you, ma'am?
I'm good. What about you?
Yes, I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay. So what are you doing now? Are you at your workplace?
Yeah, currently at my workplace.
When do you come here? At what time do you go to your workplace?
Actually, work place is my work duty time is start at 9, but I reach almost before only. We have to come half an hour, 15 minutes early.
Why?
Just because we have to plan, no.
Okay. Okay, so as you told about plan, why making plans are important in life? Why we should make plans before doing anything? Making plan is really very important or not? What do you think about it?
Yes, ma'am, it is very important. First, I will explain, no, with respect to my profession, and then I will respect to general. I will tell. Because planning, it is very because I mean, associated with the construction industry. So without planning, we will not function our industry because uh, like uh, like we have to plan like each and everything right from the before you start till your building gets completed.
Hmm.
That from the I will say from before like execution of the work, like we must plan our first the financial, then I will say like drawings and all, and third we have to actually execute how is that, and later with execution like actual planning, like I will say like detailed and actual it starts when work is getting executed.
Okay, that's great. Then we can get something done beautifully, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. So to and achieve our targets also, because if you don't plan uh, because we are time bound, and like that we have to finish that particular project within that time. We cannot take, and if any delay is there, then we have to give a valid reason for that. We cannot just give silly reason like that. There
Hmm.
must be some genuine reason to.
Yeah, I would love to give example about like students' life. They don't have time. They complain about time because they don't make plan how to study. If we do this every day, things will be easy for us. We can manage everything according to our wish, and we would have lots of time in which we can do so many things. Like we can have fun, we can go out also, we can study hard, we can play outside, we can spend time with our family also. So making timetable, making plans are really very important in everybody's life, especially in homemakers and students' life.
Yeah, anybody's life, not just students, homemakers, like working, like
Yeah,
any person.
yeah,
In
but
general
I,
applies to.
why I'm talking about students. Sometimes they are so innocent. They don't know how to do things, how to manage everything. They're in their learning process. So that's why parents should teach them why timetable, why plannings, why these things are really very important. How these things help you to improve yourself, to get your goal, to fulfill your all desires. So that's why I'm talking about students and homemakers. Homemakers are well educated. So many homemakers are well educated. They have lots of degree. They have good, like a sharp memory also. But still, they are so confused after having children. They don't they are not able to make their timetable, make their routine. They are puzzled totally, and they get confused so many times. That's why I'm talking about them also. If they follow any timetable, if they plan for tomorrow or for morning, for evening, so they can handle everything easily, right?
Yes, madam.
That-
Yeah, madam, I just like to add to that. I will say, like how I think it is my opinion now. Housewife or homemaker is, I think, is a perfect planner, because I seen my mother also, because
yeah,
she plans everything in such a way like that. Because sometimes I also don't plan, but her plan is always like financial plan, because how much to spend on household items like that, like
without
time
notebook
schedule.
and pen, without notebook and pen, without calculator, right?
Yeah,
We do
yeah,
so much calculation without having it.
yeah.
We write so many things here without having note and pen and paper. So they do so many things, so many tasks.
Yeah. And also because now earlier, because when I was new on this in this field, so I used to write it, but now I think I write it, so now that all my calculations are already in my mind, so I don't now,
Yeah.
as of now, I don't no make such plans, but sometimes I make, but usually I don't make, because all my plans, they are actually in my mind only now nowadays.
And now you have like become habitual. You
Yeah, yeah,
know how to manage it. You know the management of your
yeah, yeah.
field.
Yeah, but current I can manage with respect to my work, but other things I think I should, as you mentioned, I have to make like notebook. I haven't tried other things, but I think if I'm ever planning like, then I will also have to like write down an initial at least, and later I can see.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you ever visited zoo?
Yeah, I visited zoo. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, I will talk about only students. Today, this is a student
Okay.
conversation. Okay. So, as a student go for like not for vacation to visit zoo, you know, from their school trip. So, which type of etiquette should they learn before going, before visiting the zoo? This type of etiquette, manners, like these things are really necessary before going to visit any zoo. What do you think?
Currently, because I will just say, share when we were taken once I just went like with my family, and once we were taken through a school. I visited the zoo 2 times.
So, what do you think about it? Why
Yeah,
these things are necessary to learn before going to visit any zoo, especially for children?
yeah. As I mentioned, I've been to zoo twice. One through family, I will say family picnic, and one through the school picnic, I will say. So once, I think, just like how we were like told to be like in discipline in school, I think we were told in the same way. Nothing special. Like as of now, it was actually wrong a long time year back. It's almost 20 plus years. But I don't remember that much. But thought,
I think I have also visited only 3 times in my life.
yeah,
First time when I was, I think, 2 or 1.5 years old, and second time I went there with my students, and I think in 2013, I think so. And third time after getting married,
yeah.
3 times. Yeah.
Yeah. So and when I visited my parents, I think there was nothing like any special attitude, just like a behave in home like that only. Only they just give warning not to be not to go alone anywhere, just be in group, not to like put your hand like don't go very close. That is the only thing which most
Yeah.
students have actually obeyed already. So I think don't feel like it. So why I just want to ask you, madam, why you specifically mention like zoo etiquette, like what was the
I don't know how this topic came in my mind. I don't know. Randomly, it came in my mind
how?
because like I also have children, so they should learn these type of etiquettes. These are really very necessary to learn because when they visit to the zoo and they want to go close to the animals, and they enter their hand into the cage and all the things, and they try to feed them, and they
Yeah, yeah,
eat something and throw the wrappers here and there, and they
yeah,
don't use the dustbin, and sometimes they drink something, they throw the bottles here and there. I'm not talking about my children. There are so many kids
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do the
I
same thing.
understand.
So that's why I'm talking about this. These are really necessary. We should not go close to the animal, and we should not throw anything here and there. We should not throw the like stone to any
Yes,
animal,
yes,
right?
yeah.
We try to poke them. We should not do these type of things. We should not try to touch them. It could be harmful.
So when we were taken by teachers, like one teacher was there. He was, I will say, a PE teacher. He was used to stand in the front so that no one like dare to go in
No
front,
one
and he
can
used to
go.
shout. So I
Hmm.
think looking at him that everyone was in discipline, so no need for any etiquette like that. Everyone was situation was under control.
Hmm. If teacher is strict,
Yes, teacher is
that
strict. Then no, I think, and also students were most of the students were at that time they were like I will say they were disciplined. Like
yeah, not only student, not only children. There are so many adults. They do the same things. They like sometimes they eat chips. They try to throw in the cage, and they eat something or they try to throw in the in that cage and anything. And sometimes they drink water and throw here and there, which is not good. After drinking anything, after having anything, you are throwing your wrappers, your bottle, your anything like in the park or anywhere on road. So it is not good. These are like basic etiquettes which we all should learn at any age. There is no
yes,
age
sir.
limit. You can learn at any age,
Yes, sir. At
right?
any age and at any place.
Yeah. So these are really very necessary because now, like here, one park is here near to my home, like in front of my home. Here also, people like have something and they throw here and there. So this is not good for environment, no? You are like you are having fun. You are not taking care of kids. You are not taking care of animals. You are not taking care of birds. Even you are not taking care of environment also. So which is not good. Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Where do you belong? Hyderabad.
No, no, I am from Goa.
Okay, Goa. Have you heard one news which belong to Hyderabad?
Yeah, just recently then forest destruction was taking place.
Yeah.
Like JCBs were coming, and yeah.
Hmm. What do you feel about it?
Actually, it is. I will not specifically say it with respect to Hyderabad. It is happening in everywhere, and I will specially with this as that mentioned. It is
Now
actually
it
a
is
issue in.
happening in it is happening in Dehradun, I think so, no?
Yeah, now I will come to that, ma'am. There, this issue now actually is pending in Goa only. Since I will say it is happening in Goa since a long time. It's almost 10 plus years.
Okay.
In Goa, I'm just like
In
many hills are being cut.
every government every government wants to develop their city only. What kind of development it is? You are destroying everything. You are making buildings, flats, and you are making park, small park in which. So
Yeah,
what is you are taking like
because I will. Yeah,
GST and all. You are taking text. And for what you are taking to maintain all the things, na? You are just like destroying like huge jungle. You are making some buildings, and then again you will take some like text and all the things. Then you will take care of all these like materialistic things, which is not good.
yeah, because I will, now it is I will just mention because as you mentioned, I'm from Goa. Goa being the small state, actually Goa doesn't come in the limelight. Even if it is in, if you hardly see like any news with this, ever seen any news like with respect to Goa in any news channel, rarely see any
Mm-hmm.
news. But these issues,
Yeah,
as you mentioned, like forest destruction, is happening in Goa. Earlier, it was I will not say earlier it was not there. It was there for a long time, but now suddenly in these 5 6 years, it is in the rapid state in Goa basically because
yeah,
in many forest areas are Goa has been cut down, and I because many wild animals like they are venturing into the houses of the people, like they kill the
mm,
dogs, they attack the people also. In the
yeah.
recent, yeah, because like 2 or 3 years
Nature
ago,
equally
they
belongs. Nature equally belongs to animals and
everyone,
birds also.
yes, yes,
Everybody.
everyone,
But
yeah,
being a human being, we think like we are the everything and we can do anything. Like world belongs to us only. We are the king over here. It is
yeah.
not good. We should
Some two
change the
three years
mindset.
ago, Yeah, some 2 or 3 years ago, there was one rumor of cows. I will say it was in our area that one tigress and her cubs are on the room in our locality 2 or 3 years ago. So everybody was in someone was uploading photos on
Mhm.
on WhatsApp, and just they were circulating like they have seen tiger, and everyone was one in they were like terrified. Not they were not roaming at night.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
People want to have a big house in which they want a small park also. But if there is a natural park, natural jungle, they don't want to let it be there. They want to
Yeah.
destroy that, which is not good. People are not loving to the nature. I like if I talk about myself, when I was watching these type of reels on Instagram related to Hyderabad jungle, I was crying literally. I don't know why I was crying. I could not see the animals and deer. They were crying in those videos. I was also crying at the same time.
Yes.
That was very painful.
Yeah. So, madam, I just want to ask you now because as I mentioned, I am a civil engineer. So these
Mhm.
construction activities are a daily part of our life. We are actually into that
You have to do
because
this now. Sometime you have to
yes.
make a bridge and all the things.
Yeah, so I think now I just want to ask get from you, like if what like the what like because I mean like people want development. Everyone was want their house of their own. I will just say. So how to keep a balance between that, like environment and this construction?
House. If I talk about myself, I don't want any big house. Whatever I have, I'm happy in it. And I don't want to destroy anything. If I have one tree in my home, I will never try to destroy that also. And nowadays, I don't have anything from outside like milk, curd, and anything. I feel like they are having pain and we are enjoying their milk and everything. So it's better to keep a cow or a buffalo at home and do some good work, feed her and try to get pure milk. So this thing I feel like this. I don't want to do like I don't want to hurt the nature. I will never want to hurt that. I don't
But
know. And according to me, if you call this type of development, so like my type of people cannot develop in their life. Like they can't develop in their life because for development, these things are necessary. And I will not do these type of thing to get that development and money and success.
yeah, but ma'am, that is I will respect you, your your thinking, like your personality. But other people they don't think in that way, no. They want I will
Yeah.
say, and also
Hmm.
I will say I ask we got our income livelihood through that only. So how keep a balance between them? Because if you don't construct, then we will be hungry, like we will be jobless, like we will be hungry.
Why do you like previously people did not used to do these type of things. Now what people are doing nowadays, they were
Yeah,
happy, they were having food, they were having natural and pure food. But nowadays we are getting lots of money, still we are not in peace, and we are
yeah,
not in like a we are not relaxed, we are not satisfied. We want more, we want more money, we want more home, and like we are in like a competition. We just want to do show off only, that I have that much, you are having this much, I have that much. So this is called competition is not good in our life. Previously, people used to do so many things like not this much work, but they were happy. They were having everything. They were so satisfied, and because of that, they were so healthy. Also, nowadays people are not healthy. They are having
that's
heart attack. In every home, you can like hear this news. So this is like very common nowadays because of health issues. Like because of these type of development, health issues are there. So
that's
I don't want these type of development in any city. Seriously.
yeah. What develop? I will just say add to that sustainable development.
Sustainable development is that if you belong to your village, na, if you belong to village,
Yeah,
so never try to destroy your that home in your village. That is your sustainable development. You know, if
but
you are
when
buying
that
home in cities, if you are buying anything in cities, that is not your. You are destroying something and you are buying, you are making your own like building and anything. This thing I don't want. I'm also doing the same because one person cannot do everything, and one person cannot destroy everything. We all equally responsible. We all are responsible equally.
But some villagers, like I will say, just I made it. Some villagers they want development. Some villagers they don't want development. Like they like that. So then, how to keep a balance?
Like if I talk about myself, I have been living in city since my childhood. In Delhi, I have never seen like a cow, buffalo, like how to manage all the things. In my village, people used to do, but not in city. So if now I'm living in my village, so how I will balance in city and like in development and natural things, like which things are really necessary. Like if I talk about the what is that in a head Himachal or something where one airport is like going to be constructed, na something like that. So there, like what is the need of that? There is no need. Why people are like trying to do that? There is no need to do this type of thing in village, especially in these type of areas. There is no traffic, and you want to make overbridge and like airport and highway and all the things. There is no need to do these type of things. People are happy in their like minimum things, like small things. They are very happy. They don't have big desire.
Yes.
But yeah, because of that competition, people want to show off that I also have this. They want to destroy their field also. They don't want to cultivate. They don't want to like cultivate anything. They just want to make some building and anything else, flats, which is not good.
Yeah, yeah. And also, I will just say to them nowadays, I will say like I will not say that all people think in that way. Some I will say like some as you mentioned like they want development. Others like they don't want development. But I will say that most of the people they want development.
Hmm.
Then how to like they everybody wants like I will say. So earlier people they used to like I will say the joint family. Now everybody is living I will say one four family of four, and also like they have their needs are also increasing with time. Earlier like I would say food, shelter, and clothing. So now food, shelter, clothing, education, like I will say medical, like internet. So our needs are also getting increasing with day by day. So to cater all these needs we need development. So how to
That's
keep a
why
balance?
competition, and show off. If these things are not there in anybody's life, then we
Yeah,
will not demand for anything. We will not demand.
yeah.
For showing off, we want to do so many things. We want to achieve so many things. Yeah, clothes, shelter, food, education. These are like really necessary. Nowadays, people are not so educated. So many people, they are well educated, and after having that good education, they are not utilizing that. They are not
Yeah.
doing any good thing. They are just trying to like waste their education in competition only.
So I think just madam
After
this.
getting lots of knowledge, lots of knowledge, what they are doing in their field, they are putting lots of chemical, preservative. What they are doing with their education, they should grow these type of crops without chemical, without preservative, without these things. They should crop, na, because they have the education. They are well educated, but still they're putting these type of chemical. They are playing with their life, with others' life also. These things I don't want. I don't love these type of people. I don't love myself also, because I'm also equally responsible for these type of things. That's why I have like decided that I will not have anything like milk, curd, outside food. I will not have. I
Just
will not.
so I think this debate of development, undevelopment, no development, this
Yeah,
will
this will
continue.
be a better debate, right?
Yeah. So this will if I say that suppose as you mentioned, you are I will say I think like against I will say like some people they are in favor of development. Some people they are not in favor. So this debate will continue, and yeah.
This is
because
the
now it is a age of, like I will say industrial, like commercialization, industrial age, I will say. So now there's a competition, like with time everything is like it is changing for good also, and some things
previously
for
we
bad
used
also.
to do everything on our own, like everything we used to do on our own, like cooking, washing, dusting, like anything we used to do on our own. And we used to be very fit and healthy and happy
Yeah.
also. Now, because of these industries and so many things, and we are free totally. We are using only phone. That's why we need more data because we have lots
Yes.
of time to spend. So that's why we need more data. If we have work to do, then we will not get that much free time, and we will not have data also. We will not try to use that time in using data and watching reels and doing these type of things. If we have to do all the things on our own, then there is no need to get some development and all the things.
Yes. Now because as you mentioned, now the phone we are using, and also the net, it came because of development only. So that's
Already told you, like it is important for everybody to get knowledge. For knowledge purpose, it is good. On the other hand, it is also not good. Because of this, there are so many birds like chidiya, sparrow. These are not visible nowadays because of network. So this is
yes.
also very harmful. Previously, telephone used to be there, right? Telephone only. That was also good. We were able to communicate with people. What is the need of having this phone?
Then we will not have this Skype and this English
So what will
journey
happen?
YouTube
What will
channel.
happen? If there is nothing like this, then what will happen next? Nothing will happen. We will be happy more.
Yes. Yeah, depends from person to person, their mentality. So I will not go
One
deeper
day
into
we
that.
all will
So
die. One day we all will die without having anything. We will not take something with ourselves. And we never, like, we did not come having something with us. But now we want to have that, like, ownership on everything. It is not good.
yeah,
Nothing
depends
is
from
ours,
person.
nothing is
Yeah.
yours. Why we all are worried about it?
Yeah. So at the end, I will say just say depend. I think now if people will be watching this video, if something if they can take some good from them, that will be better. Yeah, that is
Hmm.
only our hope. We can only hope, and like we can. What is I believe, like do whatever things which are in your hands, and let rest of the things keep in the hands of God, I will say.
No, we say it's very easy to say, but everything is on in our hand only. We are responsible. God is
Yes.
not responsible. If
Yeah.
something
Yeah. Yeah.
happened good, we want to take the credit. We want to get the credit because of me, because of this company, because of this person, because of that team. It happened. But if something happened bad, we just love to blame God. Because of God, this is happening. Because of God, God is
No, no, no. No, I'm just saying. I'm saying, do your what you can do good, and let result keep in the hands of the God. You do your good.
we
You
can
be
hope.
with good people. You do good job, and you expect you cannot change, everything, each and everything. You cannot go after, no.
Previously, we used to have one person in the family who was
Yeah,
working at that time, and
yeah.
whole family member used to have fun. They were free, they were not working outside. And now everybody is working, still they don't have money. In a family, husband is working, wife is working, father is working, mother is working, everybody is working, still they don't have money.
Still, they don't have money. They don't have time. They don't have
They don't have
anything.
time, they are not happy. They
Yeah.
are not happy also, and they are not satisfied. They are committing suicide, they are doing bad things. So why this development is required in everybody's life? I don't want. Please, God, don't give me any kind of development. I am happy in this type of condition also.
Okay. So yeah, I think we had a discussion. I think a very wonderful discussion. Now this debate will continue. For those who are in those who are they may argue. Those who are in favor of development, they will argue. Those who are against, they may also argue. So I
Yeah,
think
this
through this
talk.
video, I think at least someone can. I'm expecting at least 1% of the people, at least they take something positive from video from this video. Then I think it will be better. Yeah.
Hmm.
Any questions, ma'am?
No, no. Okay, sir. It was really
Yes.
nice session with you. We'll reconnect again very soon. Bye
Okay,
bye.
ma'am. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Bye bye.